It's the 4th of July in 2011. 100 years ago this day had a high of 103. And then look at this. Back in 1963, that would be 48 years ago this day, we had a low of 39. Almost cold enough for frost. And probably some of our typically colder areas did get frost on this day in 1963. We pushed the button. That advances us to the current temperatures. 81 is the highest it's been so far at the Wheeling, Ohio County Airport. We were shooting for a high of 84. 3-degree guarantee says 81 works. 79 Morgantown, 77 in New Martinsville, 77 at Steubenville, 78 in Cambridge. Winds, well, they're coming in generally out of the west and northwest. Speeds are light, 4 to 8 miles an hour. Now, we can see this band of clouds and, yes, some showers. There has been a flood advisory for parts of Greene County. Looks like mostly just east of Interstate 79 in Greene County. Flood advisory for the next couple of hours. Rain was coming down pretty good there. We still have a few scattered light showers at this point. We have one near Taylorstown, Claysville, just to the south of Interstate 70. So actually it's just to the south of those two towns. Also looking at a little shower there, I'd say west of Wintersville. And we got a few showers up there, up in Carroll County. Looks like Carrollton might get some wet weather. And a few isolated thunderstorms in Columbiana County right now. As you go further north, you get up into Portage and a little bit of Mahoning. And the storms are tracking in from the west-northwest, heading out to the east-southeast. And looking pretty good for fireworks. Well, that's the wide view of the radar. Here's the thermometer, temperature map. Look at Dallas again, hot, 98 degrees. Not too far from our record high of 108 or 103 on this day. And Nashua, New Hampshire, had an all-time record high on this day in 1911 of 106 degrees. They're probably, Nashua and New Hampshire would be up there. They're probably in the mid-80s. A little bit cooler up in Caribou. You can see most of the nation's looking very much like the 4th of July. In terms of watches and warnings, most of the action is in eastern parts of Tennessee, a little bit of Kentucky, much of North Carolina, a lot of Virginia, a smidge of the southern coalfields of West Virginia, a little bit of Maryland, and almost Delaware, but not quite. It's still very wet back here through the Missouri River Valley, going all the way up into the Dakotas. Well, isolated, scattered, isolated, severe thunderstorms popping up right now, Arkansas, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. And then you can see there's just a few scattered about. But notice how much clearer it is back here and brighter the skies. And that's what we're expecting to see tomorrow. Lower humidity, brighter skies. Well, as we get into our forecast, here's what we've got. A weak cold front that's, it's kind of hard to say. It's the fronts this time of year. The air mass changes are very subtle. And if you go up to the northwestern parts of Ohio, humidity is definitely dropped. You get up to like Findlay and Lima and Sandusky and Toledo. Their dew points right now are in the upper 50s. Our dew points are in the upper 60s. We're muggy. They're a lot better. And with this high pressure coming in and the winds coming in generally out of the west and northwest as we go through the overnight, we're expecting to see the cooler, less humid air come into our area. By this time tomorrow, we'll probably have that high pressure moving off to the coast of New England. And then it looks like we're going to start to get a return flow. Tuesday afternoon, still looking pretty good. That system is moving rather quickly, faster than I figured. Now, the computer model here is having a hard time triggering off showers and thunderstorms, but it does look like we have a pretty good chance for scattered late afternoon, early evening showers and thunderstorms late Wednesday into early Thursday. We're showing a weak cold front come through and then a reinforcing shot of some cool air coming in with the winds generally out of the north and northeast on Thursday. Hopefully that will drop the humidity down again too. So high pressure continues to move our way. Friday's looking good. Then we get into Saturday and still not bad. But it does look like we want to, with this developing low out here in the circulation, the counterclockwise circulation, it's going to start bringing warm, moist air back into our area for the weekend. So as we get into the weekend, we're going to go mid-80s to upper 80s, maybe get up near 90 degrees. We'll call it less humid for Tuesday night into early Wednesday. Late Wednesday into early Thursday could be a few scattered showers and thunderstorms. Then we get into late Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, looking pretty good. Can't complain. And you get the average high up around 85 and That's where we get our thermometers, and the average low is a 66, and we're just slightly cooler than that. And we are enjoying kind of nice July weather.